All right, so let me show you how to make a really quick and simple grid pattern, grid paper to print out and use in your planner. So the first thing we're going to do is go to File, New, and create a new image. And this size of the image will be the size of the grid that you will get on your paper. So I'm going to go with 4mm by 4mm. This I recommend to be the smallest you go. And my background is white, but you can also make it transparent. It really doesn't matter. It's going to print white anyway. So if you hit create, now we have this tiny little square here. So we're going to zoom in so we can see what we're doing. And the first thing we're going to do is choose the line tool. Now yours might look like this, look like a rectangle or one of these other images here. Just make sure you click and hold it down and you can get the line tool. If you don't see an icon like this, then you just have to make sure that your workspace is set to essentials and you can get this layout exactly like I have, so you can follow along much easier. So now I have the line tool selected. We're going to go here and make sure that the fill is a color that we want our line to be, the grid lines to be. So choose like a lighter gray color. I think lighter looks better than darker personally, but this is just a point of preference. Your printer might change the color once you print it, so you may have to experiment with it a little bit, but I'm going to choose like this lighter gray. And then I'm going to make my stroke set to 0. This is just so I can control the width of the line easier. Now we're going to create a new layer just to, you know, make it nicer here. And I'm going to name this layer left line. You don't really have to do that. This is just personal preference. And we're going to draw a line down the left side. And if you hold down your shift, it'll automatically make sure that it's straight. So now I have this line here. You can see it. I want it to be a little thicker than this. So what I'm going to do is change the width here to 2 pixels. Now I have a lighter, a slightly larger width. Now I'm going to do it again, only across the top. So we're going to hit a new layer here, top line, and I'm going to make sure the line tool is selected, and I'm going to draw another line like that. Again, holding down shift and all that. This is only 1 pixel tall, so I'm going to change the height here to 2 pixels. Right, so now I have my basic border. All we're going to do now is make this a pattern so that you can use it more easily and fill it in. So what you're going to do is you're going to select all, so Command A to select this entire thing. You'll see the marquee tool here is selecting the whole thing. You're going to go to Edit, and you're going to choose Define Pattern. So now this thing is going to come up. You can let it just be named pattern whatever, or you can name it to gray grid. I like to name them because now you'll see if we go into the fill tool or the paint bucket tool, this is the shortcut on your keyboard is the letter G. G as in golf. And you want to choose where it says foreground, you want to make it pattern because we're making a pattern here. So now I have all these patterns because I use patterns a lot. It's a really great tool to use in Photoshop. But if you scroll all the way to the bottom here, you're going to see this last one here. If you hover over it, it's going to say gray grid. And it'll give you the dimensions and some other information that we don't really need to talk about right now. And now this is the one I want. So when you name something, it's nice to give it an actual name. So when you hover over it, you're not just guessing, because that's sort of frustrating. Now we're going to create the actual paper part now. So we're going to go to File, New, and I am using, I'm going to make it a letter paper. So this is just a normal piece of paper that we're going to print in our printer. This preset here, it's 8.5 by 11. You can buy this at any Staples if you're in the United States. If you're in, if you want to choose from other options here, there are plenty of presets that Photoshop gives you. And I will make some videos down the line that talks about this in more depth. But we're just going to do letter for this tutorial. And now I have this brand new canvas to work with. I'm going to make a new layer. This is just a personal preference, and I'm going to name it grid. And now we have the fill tool selected, we have the pattern selected, we have the proper grid pattern selected. And all you have to do is just click in, and now we have this beautiful light gray grid that we can print off and use at our disposal. And if you want to export this as a PDF, the fastest way to do it in the new Photoshop, in my opinion, is to just go to Layer, Flatten Image, so that way everything is one layer, and then go to File, Export, or File Save As, I'm sorry, and choose here at the bottom, choose Photoshop PDF. And you're going to save this as grid paper, and it's going to give you this option. We're just going to hit OK, and then this is a description that's going to pop up whenever you see the file, so you don't really need to change anything. Since I flattened it, I'm not going to preserve the Photoshop editing capabilities because there's no reason to. It's a flattened image. We're going to just save the PDF. So now it's saved, and if I want to open it, we're going to find grid paper on my computer. There it is. And now we have a new grid file that is ready to be printed. So that is a really easy way to make a grid paper in Photoshop. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you're having any problems, and I'll talk to you there.